What's up guys? Welcome back to another breaking tutorial on the New Rhythms for Glasgow Facebook page. I'm Chaz B, I am your breaking teacher for these sessions. We are now past the halfway mark of these online workshops, and from now on the sessions are going to be a bit more interesting, where you're going to learn new concepts, new ways to do the moves, new ways to link them all together, as well as some more awesome stuff after all of that. Make sure you're following New Rhythms for Glasgow on Facebook, and let's get it in. We know very basic steps in top rock, but now what we're going to do is make those movements look really different. And there are a few ways that we can create variations. The first is with height changes, and the second way is with direction changes. So the way that you face, the different ways in which your body turns during top rock. So if we take our simple cross step, which is just this, boom, 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 just this, okay, cross step at the front. If we change it the first way, which is with changes in height, we bend our knees and we go boom, 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 just like that. Already that changes the shape of our body, the way that our knees are kept together, and our energy as well. What we can do with that, if we go here, you can put your hand down. So we go here, back, down, down, down. Yeah? We can also do that same change with our cross step at the back. So instead of our feet going diagonal at the front, they go diagonal at the back. And we go boom, 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 boom. Which makes it really interesting when you want to do level changes, okay? So we can go out, back, yeah? Or we go back, front, yeah? By the way, even holding a position like this counts as a freeze depending on how long you hold it for, yeah? So that's the first way that we can change it up. The second way that we change it up is with direction changes. Yeah, so if I do that simple cross step again, front, 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 then switch to the side, front, 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 switch to the back, front, 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 then switch to the side again, front, 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 front. It's a good exercise because if you're dancing in circles or you're dancing in battles, and your opponent keeps changing their direction, you also need to change your direction as well. So, off the back of that, we can take the simple steps that we do, change them up, make them look really different, okay? If we take our salsa step, this, yeah? You can change the height of that by going into our coordination step there. Yeah? Same again. So we go. Boom. Right there. Boom. Right there. Boom. Right there. What we can do to change the direction of this step is where we put our feet. Now this does involve turning on the toes and changing your hips and turning your hips as well. Yeah? So obviously the simple salsa step is this right here. What we can do with that step, we can step out in front, but at the same time that we step in front, we change our hips to face either side. So I can go front, front, just like that. What you do with your hands right now doesn't matter, but this is what you do for the salsa step at the front. If we do that at the back, very simple. Back, 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 back. You can do a very straight forward step, just front, front, and then back, back. Okay? As I said in previous videos, we make points around us with our top rock. Because we do the cross step at the front, that's the 2 points at the front. Salsa step at the sides, That's the 2 points at the side. Cross step at the back, boom, boom. You make points at the back as well. And that means you can put your foot in any of these points right here. Boom. Even turn a little bit if you want. And you're creating different top rock. Add that with direction changes and height changes, and you're good to go. To our drops, we have the very simple drops that we've already done before. We've got the squat right here, we've got the knee drop just like that, we then have the corkscrew just like that, and then we have the front sweep right there. Yeah? When it comes to drops, what you want to be able to do is find as many different ways as possible to get to the floor. You want to find as many different ways to get to the floor. And this can come in many different forms. Sometimes the best drops are the most simple ones, okay? So, when it comes to doing drops, we've got different directions we can do our drops in: forward, backwards, left, and right. So one drop that works well is a roll back. So all that you do is pick a shoulder to roll over, and all you do is bring your legs over that way, okay? You can do this with both legs on the floor or one leg on the floor. I'm going to do this with one leg on the floor. Here, over, boom, and I'm on the floor. Yeah? One more time. Get your legs, shift them over the one shoulder, whichever shoulder that you choose. Just come forward, here, over the shoulder, right there. That's another one, okay? We can also do forward rolls as well, and forward rolls are actually really effective because it starts your round off with a lot of energy. So we have backwards rolls, and we have forward rolls, okay? Another thing that we can do is play games with the way that we do our drops. So, if I were to find as many different ways to land on my front, I might do different things like this. I might just get down to my front, here. I might do a knee drop down, get to my front here. I might even just roll back to here, get down to my front, there, like that. So the game is to find as many different ways as you can to get onto the floor. Alright? I'll give you guys a few minutes to go through that, then we're going to carry on. Let's take it back to the first thing we learned when we started footwork, and that is coordination steps. As you know already, you have to be on your toes at this height, your hips have to be pushed forward, your hand has to be by your heel, and your hips are up high. Yeah? Your knees are kind of close to the floor as well. They're not too wide and they're not crunched in. Just a little bit of a gap there. Yeah? So when we did our coordination steps, it was same hand, same leg. Same hand, same leg. And then we also did the opposite of that. Hand down, leg out, bring it in. Hand down, leg out, bring it in. What is important in breaking in general is control, and feeling in control of your body and feeling in control of your movements. So when it comes to creating different ways of our body moving, it's important that we change the way in which we approach every move so that there's levels to it, okay? And what we can do with our coordination steps is change the way in which our legs move so that we feel in better control. So if I were to take this hand here and this leg here, okay, this is very simple. This is very simple, but what I could do is just go boom, 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 boom. Yeah? Very simple. I just went boom, 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 boom with the same leg and I change hand. Here, 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 here. Yeah? What I might want to do is get this leg forward, but then bring it all the way to the back. Forward, back, forward, back. You can also change the direction that your legs go, whether it's at the front, or at the side, or at the back. Brilliant way to learn something new is to develop a concept around it, okay? Now, the concept might be something simple, like step over, okay? So, we actually have a move called the step over, and this is how it goes. Hand goes down, leg goes out. Has to be the same hand and the same leg. This leg right here is going to extend and step over this leg, almost touching the foot. And as that leg goes over, this leg retracts back in. It comes back in under our body. So we go here, here. So you should land with opposite hand, opposite leg. And then we switch sides. And we do the same thing again. This leg steps over this one, almost touches that toe, and then this leg retracts back in underneath our body. Here, here. So there are different ways to do that move, and it all depends on how big or small you want to be. The simplest way to do this move is that your hips are high and the steps are small. Boom. 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 Okay. What you can also do is imagine how the concept would look if you were to go in reverse, or to just to flip it and do it in an opposite way. So with the step over, we can do the step under. So we start opposite hand, opposite leg. Instead of stepping over with this leg, we're going to step under to where our foot meets here, and this leg retracts back in. Boom, boom. Yeah, then we switch hand, and we do the same thing again. Step under to here, and out. So it makes for a pleasant change when it comes to our dynamics and the energy that we give, because we can step over with this leg, but then step under with that. And then we go to this side here, we can step over here, and then step under like that, yeah? Give you guys a few minutes to work on that there. It does feel a bit weird at first, but trust me, it's gonna make everything a lot better. Go out of moves, different ways that we can change the direction, change the shape, change the height. And when it comes to our freezes, there are different ways that we can change the freeze to become a different move, or at least to become a more advanced variation of that freeze. So we're going to start with the shoulder freeze. For anybody that's new here, go back to our older videos once this class is over, and you can learn in more detail each of the freezes that we're going to go through. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly so you guys understand the concept. So there are different ways that we can go into a shoulder freeze, but I'm going to show you one right now, and that is just with a simple roll to the side. If I start here, what I want to do is get this hand right here and tuck it into our back. So this shoulder is exposed. What I want to do is get this hand across, lean onto the side so my shoulder's touching the floor. I want to bring this leg up, dig this leg into the floor. Right here like this. So you see, my shoulder's on the floor, hips are up, leg is up, just like that. Now what I want to do, get this leg to go over my head, just like this. Keep this hand into the back and take this leg off of the floor. So I go here, here, up. So you're making a Nike position with your legs. So all that I did there, just put the hand to the back so the shoulder is exposed, and I went over, okay? Just like this. You can change the shape of your hand, shape of your legs, up, wide, figure 4, touch the foot, touch the back foot, whatever it is that you want to do, I can change the variation as well. While the shoulder freeze is a freeze where your feet are off of the ground, even if you do this itself, that also counts as a freeze, or at least as a variation of the shoulder freeze. So what I want you guys to do is to think of the different positions you can put your legs in when you do that shoulder freeze, and try and tap different parts of your body. Change where your hand position goes, even change the shape of the arm that you're balancing on, whatever goes. So I can go here, 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 here. And those are my variations I like to do. And we have now come to the end of this lesson, but before we finish up, we need to stretch. So let's go over a few stretches that'll help us to loosen up. Legs are in together, back is up completely straight. Lean forwards until you feel a pull in the back of your legs. Hands on the knees, bring them down to the ankles. Now as you breathe, breathe in slowly through your nose. Next up, on your back, arms are out wide apart. What you want to do, get this leg over this knee, get the opposite hand, bring it around the outside of the knee and pull to the side and hold it right there. And the same goes on the other side. We get this leg over this one, hand goes on the outside of the knee and pull to the side. And then, last but not least, on your back, right here, you're going to look to the left, bring your knees to the floor on the right side, right here. And bring your knees into the middle, look into the middle, then look to the right, bring your knees to the floor on the left. And there we have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've had a lot of fun sharing these moves. For more videos like this, please check out the New Rhythms for Glasgow Facebook page. Make sure you're liking the page and you're updated with all of our future videos. If you're interested in following my adventures in dance, then you can follow me on Instagram at ChazB. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you all next time.